I don't know if he could sit there and have like an open, honest conversation with me, then potentially. But I don't ever see that happening. I mean, as far as he's concerned, he doesn't remember a thing. So if he can respect me enough to tell me what happened, I don't think I respect him enough to forgive him. And it felt like forever, like it was just me and this one guy there. And before I knew it, I was surrounded by sirens, police cars, ambulances. Like my whole street was surrounded. I was surrounded. So I'm asking the police officers, can I have some cocaine? I was like, I know you've got some. Like, I know you can get some. Like, I'm not daft. I know you've got something you can give me. And at that point, they were
just
like...
Just go into that evidence locker.
Yeah, like, you've got plenty. Stop hiding it.
I love the fact that was your go-to.
And said something along the lines of, you're going to need to be there now for my daughter, as I've killed Ruth. Like, he's put it in a text.
So I'm looking at Mikey. I was stunned at that point of the story as well when I first heard it out. I mean, I've
had bits missing, but never like something quite
and also
eventful and like you remember it.
If I've been on a night out and I've been absolutely wasted and something has happened, it almost like it sobers you up a little bit, and you can, like, your body goes into fuck mode. Let's sort this out.
Like shock and panic.
Look, I don't.
You know, I was in the garden laughing, like we were looking for hammers and stuff to try and smash this window, and I'm making jokes across the fence to the neighbour because. What else do you do?
You are going to make those jokes at that time.
Yeah, like you're uncomfortable, and I was just.
Yeah, he took my sticks off me. I have never felt so unstable. I think so. I know that's why I got it out of him. Yeah, that's why
I left it all in, for Koki's episode.
Yeah,
I didn't even take it out.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I just left it all.
Left it all in. Yeah, this is probably going to make it all in as well, isn't it?
Nah.
Yeah.
I just like a rolling start.
No, I agree. A rolling start is nice. That's why I coughed and then said, "Right, are you ready?" I thought I'd keep. I'm trying to do it, but I fucking failed. Welcome to another episode of the Unstable Podcast with me, Ricky Balshaw, and it's a bit of a different episode this week. I'm joined by Lauren Brown. I've got the name right this time. This is like the second start we've had to do. Thanks for coming.
That's all right.
So Lauren is a friend of my girlfriend's and has got quite a unique story, and it's fucking horrible. It's fucking horrible. And this is supposed to be a comedy podcast, and I'm going to try and find the humour, but I'm not optimistic. So I think it's just going to be quite a serious episode.
I mean, crack on. Like,
yeah? Say again, sorry.
Crack on.
Yeah. Right, so I don't know how best to start it, really. It's all... So you tell the story from the start, like... Because I don't want to give it away totally, or do I? Yeah. So basically, Lauren's mom was murdered by her stepdad at the start of lockdown.
Yes. So by we I mean me and his daughter both received a text within a minute of each other on the 11th of April. Slightly different, but kind of similar gist.
Yeah.
My text read along the lines of, "Hi, Princess, just to let you know I love you and I always will love you. You might want to get the police round to your house as your mum isn't in a very good state and the dog is home alone."
I mean, that is just fucking sinister, innit? Like, I'm looking at Mikey, like, imagine getting that text.
I don't want to imagine getting that text.
No, but like...
But that's, I don't, where did your brain go when that happened?
Well,
where did your brain go when that happened?
Well, this is the thing. My brain... Well, instantly I kind of had a gut feeling, like I knew... I just kind of knew she was gone. But ultimately at that time I was still kind of hoping for a better outcome. So my boyfriend at the time told me to stay at home and he will go round to my mum's house, which was only around the corner. It's like a 3-minute walk.
Well, 3 minutes for... Probably be 20 for me.
More able-bodied people.
I knew I'd find the humour somewhere. Smashed it.
So he's gone round and he's chapped the door and hasn't gotten any answer. And my mum was a lovely woman, but if you pissed her off, you'd definitely know about it. If she was drunk, she could occasionally get quite aggressive or defensive over nothing. So
when you say aggressive, do you like just argumentative or physical
argumentative,
or just argumentative?
Rarely physical, but given enough drinks, I mean.
Okay.
I mean, it's like anyone though, isn't it?
Oh,
like,
drink changes everyone.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
It's just, it was what it was. We loved her regardless. Didn't change who she was in our eyes. But he's gone around just to kind of ease the blow. Yeah. Because if it was me, I don't really have any tolerance to my mum. I'll just tell her how it is. I've dealt with her drunk enough times to be like, oh, whatever, and we'd go quite hard at each other. We'd argue.
Yeah. So you were hoping that she was just mega hungover and had this into the dog.
There's been occasions where she's been pissed and fallen over. You know, it's not. Yeah. People do that all the time. Do you know what I mean? So hoping for the best. There's been no answer at the door, and so I've gone round at the same time as he's round there. I've got Wayne's daughter on the phone. Because
you were mates, weren't you?
Yeah. Daughter? So we were really close originally. Yeah. Like, we knew each other when we were quite young. I'd say like 3 to 5-ish kind of age.
Yeah.
And so our parents were friends, so we hung around quite a lot together as kids. And then as life does, they gradually grew apart, and so did we. We just didn't stay in contact, and we'd bumped into each other one day on the way home from school. And we just instantly hit it off again. Like, we instantly became really, really good friends again. Yeah. So naturally our parents became really good friends again. Yeah. And that's how their relationship started to develop.
Yeah. And how long were they together before?
It's about 6 years.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so a long solid time, yeah. Like, I loved him. Like, generally hand on heart. Like, he was, I called him Daddy Morris. Like, I looked at him like he was my dad. I asked him to legally adopt me at one point.
Wow. Fuck.
Yeah. So like, I was so close with this man.
So how old were you when you sort of reconnected with your mate?
So
ish.
13, 14. Okay. Like,
so early teens to, you know,
young adults,
late teens, early 20s, you'd grown up with this man type thing. A real critical point of anyone's life, really.
Growing up, Like, I spent more time at his house than I did my own. Yeah. Like, I had my own room there, a key. Like, I was practically lived there. Yeah. It was normal, comfortable. Like,
it's mad.
Yeah.
That's mad. Do you know what would really help us grow? Is if you could subscribe to the channel and like the videos. It'll cost you nothing, and it really helps the podcast to grow. So your boyfriend at the time went round, there was no answer.
Called me. I've gone round while on the phone to Wayne's daughter because she's received a similar text, and none of us can obviously get hold of either of our parents.
I mean, for me, it's the I'll always love you part of that.
Yeah, I know.
That is the giveaway that I've fucked up here.
Yeah.
Like, I've done something bad.
Yeah, no, he...
bear in mind, I'll always love you.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the bit to me that gives it away in that text. I don't know.
It kind of hurt more, to be fair. Like, I think...
How do you mean?
Like, if you love me, why did you do that? Like, he...
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get that.
Without skipping too much, like, he spent time with his daughter before he ran away, before he sent these texts, like... Why didn't I get anything? Like, I didn't get an hour to see you. I didn't get an apology. I just got a text from someone that I really, really looked up to. Someone I genuinely cared about and loved. Like, funny enough, actually took someone else that I actually really loved and cared about away from me. So,
fucking hell.
What'd you do?
Yeah, so, I mean, so you both had the text. You both went round there.
Yeah.
Your fella at the time was there already.
Yeah, so we've tried to get into the house. I mean, I had a key, but it wouldn't work. There was...
Because he'd left the keys on the inside of the door, hadn't he?
Yeah, so the key that I had access to was my front door, obviously, and the front door had a key in the keyhole, and then I didn't have a key for the back door. The back door was a separate key. Didn't really need that key, so I didn't have it. So we've gone round to the back of the house, and we've tried to smash the back door window.
All you heard is smashing back doors, and then don't, because I was trying to keep it in as well. We smashed the back door.
I knew when I said it, I should have said it like that, but I've done it now.
We're always going to laugh at some point, weren't we?
Yeah, I mean,
at least you said it and not me. Like,
it's one of them things where, like, if you don't laugh, you're gonna cry.
Yeah,
like,
well, I'm trying to be all serious here and all like thoughtful and nice.
Just had a snigger in the corner.
I know, and then all I heard was we smashed the back doors in, and before I'd even looked at Mikey and made eye contact, there was a snigger.
It's like I thought you were gonna say it, and that's what.
Yeah.
You said window, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, we tried.
But I just looked. You guys can't see because it's a public episode, and he's too ugly on the public episode. But he just pulled his hoodie over his mouth to try and stop it, and it didn't fucking work.
No,
brilliant. So you went round, knocked your mum's back doors in.
Well, we tried. This is the thing. We tried, and I had my neighbour leaning over the fence because obviously she was quite concerned as well. And she was making comments. Well, at least I know, like, my back door's secure and all this. Sorry.
Stop.
That's what happened.
Supposed to
but
be
the thing is, I was actually laughing at the time. Like, I was,
right.
You know, I was in the garden laughing. Like, we were looking for hammers and stuff to try and smash this window. And I'm making jokes across the fence to the neighbour because, I don't know, what else do you do?
You are going to make those jokes at that time.
Yeah, like, you're uncomfortable, and I was just, don't know, trying to make
humour
light.
is a way of people. If it's a coping mechanism.
Oh, 100%.
You just do. I've got a lot of issues. There's a reason I do comedy.
Yeah. So that didn't work. He's picked up one hammer, and it was the end's flown off. Like, he's gone like this, and the end's flown off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So it took us quite a few attempts, and then we've decided, we'll try the bathroom window instead, and that went straight in.
Okay.
So we've made a hole big enough so I can climb through it. And the first thing I see as I come into the house is that my dog's gone to the toilet in the bathroom, so there's like pee and poo, and my dog's really well house trained. She would never ever do something like that. So instantly, like, I know something's off. Like,
so you were telling me the story on the way down, and I think what a well-trained dog to at least have gone in the bathroom. Like,
honestly, that dog was so
fucking
good.
Brilliant.
She was such a good little dog.
Yeah. Bless her.
But the dog came down from upstairs, so I can only assume the dog's been in my mum's room with my mum. With
the body, yeah.
Yeah, so at least the dog's aware of what's happened.
Yeah.
And because the dog's come down from upstairs, I've not even gone upstairs. I've just opened the front door straight away and let my boyfriend in at the time. And he's gone upstairs. And I've kind of wandered into my front garden and was just kind of, I don't know, pacing, if you like. Yeah. And as I've come back into my front door, he's stood at the top of my stairs and he's on the phone to the police. And all I've heard was, I found a deceased body. And at that point, I've run out the house screaming. I don't personally remember running out the house and screaming in the street. I actually don't have any recollection of it at all. And then I've just sat kind of on the wall outside my house. My neighbours come out and brought me a glass of wine just to try and calm my nerves, if you like.
It's either tea or alcohol in England.
Yeah, well, it was like 2 o'clock.
Go for a bad time, have a brew or something stronger.
Yeah, well, I think...
If you ever see me have a bad time, can you just be like, here's a line of Coke?
Yeah, we'll sort that out for you, mate, not a problem.
We'll get on to that.
We'll get to that in a minute, because I know where this story's going,
Yeah. So, yeah, she was like, do you want a glass of wine? I was like, absolutely. So I'm sat on this wall with my glass of wine, and this one police car turns up with this one guy. He's got his little notepad out, and I'm thinking, my mum's just been killed, and this is who you send. This one guy with his little notepad, like, not even really speaking to me. Like, he was just fanning about for a good, 5-10 minutes.
Was he uniformed?
Yeah, uniformed.
Right.
He put his gloves on, and he got his little notepad out, and I'm just sat there staring at him like, are you going to say anything, or are you just going to stare at me? And then finally he asked, like, oh, what's your name? Blah, blah, blah. What's your relationship to the person upstairs? And it felt like forever, like it was just me and this one guy there. And before I knew it, I was surrounded by sirens, police cars, ambulances. Like, my whole street was surrounded. I was surrounded. And at that point, it started becoming, really quite real.
Yeah.
So the paramedics have gone up the stairs with the defibrillator, and they've come straight back down, within a minute.
Without even trying.
It was up and down. She was gone. There was absolutely nothing nobody could do. I'm just sat on this wall still. Just kind of in shock, obviously. I mean, and then I've been pulled into an ambulance because people are starting to gather on the side of my road, like the end of the road. And there's quite a large crowd. And I've started...
People love drama, don't they?
Yeah, but
as soon as you see...
The thing is, it's human nature. If it was me, I would have been exactly the 100%. Same. So.
Oh, I'm not knocking them. As soon as you see a load of blue lights, you want to have a look. If I'm on the motorway on the way home and I see a load of lights the other side of the road, I'm one of those rubberneckers. You know, you just do.
Yeah, it's human nature to be curious. To
yeah, of course.
So, but I'm just kicking off at this point. My phone's going off. News has travelled quite quickly.
I find that so crazy because you were telling me on the way up there that like you were getting texts
within minutes. Yeah, like within minutes of the police
from
turning
the
up.
neighbours all the way. Like it's mad that it gets around like that quicker.
Honestly, I couldn't believe it. It was the most insane thing I've ever experienced. Like I've only just found this news out myself.
Yeah, of course. It's only just happened in reality.
Yeah,
well, it hasn't, but you know what I mean. It's only just become known to the world.
Yeah, aware of the situation, and my phone was just blowing up, and I'm in the back of this ambulance screaming at the paramedics like, what about the 2 meter rule, like can you not get them to move on, this is bullshit, because I felt all eyes on me, and it was just so uncomfortable.
I get that.
It's crazy.
It's nuts. So you're in the back of the was it the ambulance or police van?
Yeah, to be fair, while we were waiting for the police to turn up, his daughter's turned up. Yeah. Because she's obviously received a similar text. Yeah. So she's also turned up, and her and a mutual friend have gone up the stairs and come back down, and then the police have arrived and they've started interviewing us and taking statements and whatever they need to do. Eventually I've been coaxed out of the ambulance. Yeah. I don't really remember much, to be fair, at that specific. Just remember my glass of wine.
Was it at this point you were asking the policeman for stuff?
No, this is the following day.
Oh, right, okay, sorry, right.
Yeah, because we all had to get taken away from obviously the crime scene and be moved to another location where they can start taking statements and stuff. So we've ended up going back to this mutual friend's house, and at this point my brother was very much on my mind. Like I was very,
because he's younger than you as well, isn't he?
Yeah, my brother's about 5.5 years younger than me.
Okay, so he'd have been what, about
15, 16
at this point?
Yeah,
okay,
so I think he was 15, just about to turn 16, or he was already 16. I'm not.
And he'd not long moved out or something?
Yeah, so he went to stay with his dad over lockdown, and it was one of them things where he had the option, but he didn't really want to upset anybody. Yeah, and he ended up actually sneaking out.
Right.
To go to his dad's.
Right. Okay.
Mum obviously found this out before.
Yeah.
She wasn't very happy, but it was what it was. So like, she let him go at the end of the day. Made sure he took his dog though.
Right. Okay.
She was like, I'm not picking up your dog. Shit, you can take the dog with you. So I wasn't actually going to tell my brother until the following day. I didn't know how to tell him.
Is that because you wanted to sort of process it yourself first?
Well, yeah, it wasn't just me processing it. It was like, how do I tell my little brother that someone's killed our mum?
But were you not worried as well, because you were saying that so many people were blowing up your phone?
Well, this
were you
is
not
what
worried that was happening to him?
That's what put me under pressure to tell him sooner rather than later. Yeah. I mean, if it was up to me and it was my decision, I would have probably told him the next day.
Yeah, okay, fair.
But then I don't know if I was given that option, would I have actually waited that long? I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to hold that in to just myself. Yeah, I don't think it would be fair. So I've rang his dad and I've told him to meet us at a mutual friend's house, and we're with the police. And they've drove over thinking that my mum's died of COVID.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Because she had a lung problem, didn't she, or something?
Yeah, so she was COPD or something. Yeah,
right, okay.
Something yeah. So I think that's what it's called.
So she was like high risk for COVID.
Yeah, so she was quite anxious and emotional about the whole COVID thing anyway. Mm-hmm. So I think they must have got wind there was an ambulance or something.
Yeah.
For them to think that.
They just assumed COVID, yeah.
Yeah, because that's what his dad told me after I told him.
Yeah.
So, because I knew the first words out of his mouth were going to be, if I didn't leave, this wouldn't have happened. And I knew, like, yeah, that's probably what upsets me more than anything. Like, I've had to break my little brother's heart, and he feels guilty.
Well, you didn't. You were just the messenger. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, but I could put myself in my brother's shoes.
Yeah,
and
I get it.
Soul destroying, if I'm honest.
Massive.
Like, it's so hard. But I kind of blurted it out, to be honest. I was just Wayne's killed mum. Just straight up, because I couldn't. What'd you say? Did
you know at this point, like, how he'd done it and what he'd done it with?
No.
Okay.
No, not a clue, because he'd moved her body into bed.
Yeah.
So.
Because he'd done it downstairs and then moved her up to the bed, hadn't he?
Laying face down in the kitchen floor, and apparently he's picked her up or went to check on her and realised that she's dead. So at that point, I don't know, couldn't tell you what in his brain made him think, oh well, I'm gonna pick her up, put her into bed and clean up the mess.
I mean, it's mad, isn't it? Like, because it was with a plastic tray, wasn't it? That he'd done it. He'd like hit her with a plastic tray.
Yeah, like one of them dinner trays.
I know exactly what you mean. And I just think she's on the floor. At what point do you decide that, oh, right, well, she's definitely dead, and not phone an ambulance?
Yeah,
like,
I know.
That's
what I thought, like. But the thing that makes me feel most uncomfortable is the amount of force that must have been used.
Yeah.
Awkward giggle, sorry.
No, don't apologise.
Do you know what I mean? It's a plastic tray. Like,
yeah.
I would have never. It's not on the top of my weapons list. Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely not. But it's not. It might not have been that. It might have just been accidental perfect placement.
Yeah.
Or
when
imperfect
you say a plastic
placement.
Tray, do you mean like a tea
like
tray?
A kid's,
like a dinner tray. Like you put it in your lap. You put
like
your plate on.
carry cups on.
Yeah.
Like a tea tray.
Like a tea tray. Yeah.
Plastic tea tray.
Plastic tea tray.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're not that thick. Like they're quite thin. I know.
Madness.
It is.
Yeah.
Quite brutal, really.
Fucking mad.
Yeah. I can't think of a better word than mad. It's just craziness.
It is.
You wouldn't have thought that would be capable.
No.
Unless she hit her head on the way down. I'm sorry if that's like to speak overly graphic.
There was multiple head injuries.
Right.
I know the main one was by her left eye. So.
Right. Okay.
I can only assume it was a.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to relive it. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. No. I think it was just multiple whacks.
He just totally lost it and just.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
And then he's put himself to bed and woke up in the morning and realised that he's killed her.
Well, that's what he claims.
Yeah.
That's what he claims. I don't think I've ever been drunk enough. I mean, I've
had bits missing, but never like something quite
and also
eventful
for me,
and like you remember it.
If I've been on a night out and I've been absolutely wasted and something has happened, it almost like it sobers you up a little bit, and you can like your body goes into fuck mode. Let's sort this out.
Like shock and panic.
Look, I don't know him. I've never met the bloke. I wasn't in the courts. I don't know, but it just seems like an unlikely argument to me not remember.
Yeah. I'm not defending him, but I've got plenty of black spots of nights where
no, I've got
really bad stuff. I've had black spots, but never. If something's happened, I've always remembered bits of it.
I was going to say,
I've never
in your black spot states, if something's gone wrong, have you never like come around?
No,
from just drink.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I was really bad with alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Proper. I still can't remember them now. The only reason I know I did stuff was because
other people have told
video evidence.
Well, video evidence, and people have told me. So,
yeah. Okay. All right. Fair.
I've woken up in prison cells and not remembered how I got there.
Right. Okay.
So, and that's pretty fucking traumatic.
That's
I can imagine.
I just can't remember. So
yeah. All right. Fair. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I was out of order saying that. Who knows?
I'm not defending him though.
No,
no, we get it. Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yeah, and also I don't think being drunk is an excuse. Like,
no,
it's just not. I'd like just the same way that I don't think it's an excuse for cheating. Like people say, "Oh, I was drunk. I didn't know what I was doing."
I think you can add it in as a factor, but I don't think you can use it as an excuse.
Yeah, a factor maybe, yeah, but it's certainly no excuse.
does
it does
waver
alter the
your
way you
judgment.
think. Yeah. Okay, so you're all there, and then you all got told to stay together.
Yeah,
and
so
go
they can
to
take
mutual
statements. Yeah. Obviously, we've gone back to mutual friend's house. I've told my little brother.
Which I find really strange. I mean, I know that they had a prime suspect in place already.
Yeah.
But I do find that really strange that they told you to all stay together before being questioned. Because normally anyone on the scene, but maybe it's because they had an obvious...
Well, it was COVID as well, and things were quite up in the air in general.
But again, why would they tell you to stick together in a time where they're telling you to not be together? Do you know what I mean? It makes no sense to me, but that's what you were told.
A lot of rules and regulations were out the window for me in that time.
Fair.
Social media distancing wasn't really.
Yeah.
They're not going to tell me to stay away from my brother when our mum's just died.
Well, you're just
do you know
not
what I
going to do
mean?
it. Are you going to tell them to fuck off?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
I was definitely in that you can fuck right off kind of mental state.
And they would have known that. They're not even going to challenge it, are they, at that point?
No, exactly.
I think there are certain situations where trauma and shit like that, like, kind of is above the COVID law.
Yeah.
You'd have to be a proper autistic.
Wanker.
I was going to say autistic, but wanker works.
Yeah, well, I think wanker works better than autistic.
No, but I was going to say, like, an autistic officer that's fucking, like
to the rules. Like, no, I get what you're saying, but yeah.
Wanker works.
Wanker works just as well. We're not saying autistic people are wankers. Like, that's not what Mikey's saying. Just a little fucking out there. So you all got sent to this house. I'm giving you an out. I didn't want it to sound like you were saying that.
Just automatically a fucking wanker if you've got some kind of tism.
Yeah, if you got a tism.
You're a wanker.
I didn't think we'd get many laughs out of this pod. This has been more humorous than I thought.
Oh, I like to keep it light-hearted anyway.
Absolutely.
I mean, otherwise I'll end up in tears.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, no, that is fair. If you do need a cry, you need to stop any time. I said that before, but
no, so I'm all good.
I have toilet roll.
Oh, thanks. Well, that's handy.
No tissues, just toilet roll.
That'll do. I'll take it. So, while we were at mutual friend's house, I've told my brother.
Mm-hmm.
He's responded exactly how I
reacted exactly what you thought.
Exactly how I expected, and followed shortly after by "he's a fucking cunt," which
fair.
I mean, he's never sworn in front of my dad or his dad, should I say, ever,
but again,
completely justified.
He's not going to get bollocked to that point, is he? Like,
exactly.
It's absolutely justified.
I mean, that was
to call the bloke who's killed your mum a cunt. I think is actually
well entitled.
Yeah, I think he's actually quite light.
Yeah, although that was by far the hardest bit out of all of it. Like, just seeing my little brother's face, that was...
Yeah, I bet that was fucking
really, really tough, to be
heartbreaking. We are going to stop there for a couple of minutes. We're going to quick ad break now, so stick around because it gets even more twisted and there's loads more ups and downs, trials and tribulations. So we're going to go for a word from the sponsor now. See you back in a couple of minutes. Bye-bye. If you're into Pokemon, Warhammer, Yu-Gi-Oh, Dungeons and Dragons or anything like that, get yourself down to Triple C in Siston, Leicester, where they can take care of all of your needs. They're also a CGC specialist, so if you find any comics or cards knocking around in your grand's attic, get them over there, get them graded, and you never know, you might be sat on a fortune. If you're listening to this podcast, you get 10% discount on all of the CGC products using code UnstableCGC10, and they'll give you 20% off all of the Warhammer products using discount code Unstable20. Thanks very much. Back to the pod. You ready to rock?
Yep.
Cool. Welcome back to part 2 of the Unstable podcast. Lauren hasn't run away. We haven't scared her away, so thanks very much. So you're all in this house, and I want to talk about the most horrific, for me, part of this story.
So
what really should not have none of it should have happened.
No, I completely agree.
But
to be
this
fair,
is
I
sick.
was so...
And I don't mean sick as in, like, it's sickening.
Yeah, I mean, I was so... just not in the right headspace at the time.
Yeah.
So our mutual friend, when she's turned up at the house with Wayne's daughter, they've both gone upstairs into my mum's bedroom. And so...
So Wayne's daughter and the mutual friend to the both of you
have gone up
Went in,
and seen
went
my mum's
upstairs.
body.
Yeah.
I've not been up there. I didn't want to see. I think instinct told me not to.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so when we've ended up going back to this mutual friend's house, she's come up to me at one point and showed me a picture of my mum's dead body in bed.
She took a fucking picture when she went up there. What? So I'm looking at Mikey, 'cause I was stunned at that point of the story as well when I first heard it. How fucking disgusting is that?
She actually showed it to me and she said, I took this picture because I wasn't sure if you wanted to see it. And at the time I just went,
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd have gone upstairs, you fucking
at the
daft
time I just
cunt.
said, oh, okay, like, thanks, because I just wasn't with it.
No,
There was
no,
so
I get
much going on, and it wasn't until a couple of days later I actually thought about it and I thought, who the fuck does that? Like, why would you do that to someone who, one, is meant to be your friend? Like,
for me,
two, why would you take a picture of someone's dead body anyway?
That's it. What is wrong with people today that you so she's there with her mate who is her dad, the Wayne's daughter. They've gone up there, found what he has done. Who goes in their pocket, grabs out their phone and goes fucking click?
A picture. Yeah.
Who does that?
I know. Tell me about. I mean, I did tell the police about it like a couple of days after, and they've gone round and tried to find it. And apparently, she said to them that she didn't have it, but she definitely did because she showed it to me.
You'd seen it.
That image is now forever in my brain.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fucking disgusting.
I know.
It's mad, isn't it? I'm looking at my. It's just nuts.
Yeah. So my brain's like going
Go on.
overdrive with like jokes.
Oh, right.
I can't.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. But it's awful.
I'm sorry.
It's
I'm so
awful.
sorry.
It's
I'm so
awful. You're a dick.
I am.
Got the kid in the corner.
I know, yeah.
I'm so
There's
sorry.
always one.
That's
There's
why
always
it's in the
fucking
corner.
one.
I'm trying not to look at you because it's just.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
But that's fucking that's awful. Like, I can't believe
It's
that she
just
did that.
insane behaviour. Like,
It's insane to do it in the first place, then it's insane to show you.
no, I know.
It's just too.
I can't believe she showed you though.
No, I know.
Did she show you without asking?
Kind of. Like, she just came and sat next to me and she was like,
I took this in case you wanted to see it.
yeah, like with it on her phone already, and it was just there in front of me, and I
I
was like,
fucking smashed the phone.
I just wasn't thinking straight.
Yeah, no,
like,
you
my
wouldn't be,
brain
like-
was
Oh, you're
bouncing.
excused. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thanks.
You know
You're in,
what I mean?
you're in a state of shock. Whatever you do in that situation is right.
Yeah,
If
well.
you do nothing, you're right. If you kick
Yeah.
a fucking head in, you're right.
I mean,
Like,
you can't help how your body reacts.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
and it's like that age-old thing, is it? You don't know what you're going to do until you're in that position. People
No.
can say all the way, oh, I'd act this way, I'd act this way, I'd do that, I'd do the other. Until you're in that situation and you're in a genuine fight or flight moment, nobody knows how
How
they'll
you
react
behave,
until afterwards.
yeah, no. The mad thing is, I actually stayed quite friendly with this girl for a little bit. Just, I couldn't tell you why. She's not a very nice girl, can't lie.
Right.
Obviously.
I mean, I'm happy to go into as much detail as you want, but if you don't want to, that's cool as well, because I don't want to
we will leave her.
leave that there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So that happened. You all went in, did your statements, and he got found, Wayne,
in the Isle of Wight.
in the Isle of Wight, was it?
Yeah, 2 days later.
And they only found him because he'd sent a text or something. Is
Yeah,
that right?
so he texted his brother and said something along the lines of, "You're going to need to be there now for my daughter, as I've killed Ruth." Like, he's put it in a text.
Yeah, initially pled not guilty, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Initially, even though he'd sent that text, pled not guilty.
So
initially.
yeah, so while we were waiting for the trial, we'd been told that he's planning on pleading not guilty. And during that time, we've been pulled into the police station multiple times for different questions. And one of the things they pulled me in for, well, I was with my brother, but then they pulled me to one side, and they basically turned around to me and asked for my permission for them to take my mum's brain out and examine it to make sure that she didn't have any cancer or anything like that. So his defense team couldn't turn around and say that it was from like cancer, or like she's gotten these injuries from, I don't know.
just basic
like,
I mean, legal teams will find any loophole possible.
Yeah, exactly.
So they wanted to eliminate any
sort of kind
Yeah.
of get out of jail free
Yeah.
card, if you like. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you give them that permission?
Yeah, I did.
fair.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day,
It's to get justice for your mum, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, she was gone. Like, it wasn't the thought of it still isn't very comfortable. It's horrible to think about. And they asked me, did they want me to put the brain back? Well, not me specifically. But, or
did you
discard
want
of it.
them to put the brain back?
Yeah, or discard of it respectively. And I thought, no, give it to her back.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah.
How would you even discard it? I don't know. I don't even want to think about it, fair.
Well, I think I know the answer to that. It's like when...
Do you?
Yeah.
I know the actual answer.
It's like when they amputate limbs and stuff, isn't it? They incinerate them.
Yeah. Well, she was technically
Well, it depends how the
incinerated
body's
anyway.
going to actually be. If she's going to be incinerated.
Yeah, she was.
I'm not going to go into the gruesome stuff.
No. But what I'm saying is, if you'd have not had it put back in the body, they'd have incinerated it.
Yeah.
Just like they do with limbs and stuff that are.
I mean, she was
amputated
cremated
and that.
anyway. But I'd
Well,
like
you
her
wanted it-
whole.
Yeah. No, I get that. Yeah, but had she have been buried, they would have put it back in for the burial. Yeah.
I mean, obviously there was no open casket or anything.
No,
absolutely
no.
no chance. We didn't even need to. We didn't even get asked to identify in person because no need really. Nobody wants to see that. I mean, I didn't even see the worst of it, to be fair, because she was face down. So yeah,
That's awful. Terrible. So after all that, it went to trial, and he did plead guilty.
Yeah, he ended up pleading guilty in the end, and then it was out of manslaughter or murder.
So a jury had to decide whether it was
What his sentencing would be, and they've decided on murder, which was obviously the best possible outcome for my family. I mean, that's the result we wanted because...
My understanding is that murder is intentional or premeditated, and manslaughter is accidental.
Yeah.
Is that right? Whereas like if he's hitting her on the head with a tray...
I think that's why he was trying to go with manslaughter.
Yeah.
Because of the weapon.
Because of the weapon of choice type thing.
Yeah.
He was just trying to hurt her, not kill her.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I mean, if that is his reasoning and he's sober enough to think, right, I want to hurt her and not kill her, so I'm going to use a plastic tray and not some... He's coherent or cohesive, whatever the word is, enough to know what he did there. Like,
yeah,
do you know what I mean?
So,
if that's his defence, he's done himself in the face there by not...
Yeah,
but by saying that, he's shot himself in the foot.
I mean, to be fair, I avoided most of the trial.
Did you not go?
I mean, the only day I actually wanted to attend was on my actual birthday. It was my first birthday without my mum, and the court trial was going on, and I just really wanted to be there and for him to see me and just see if... I wanted to like mentally torture him because
just look him in the eye.
Yeah, like I do look like my mum, like I do. And I don't know, kind of wanted to play a mind game or just...
I get it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what I wanted. I just wanted to be there. And we had these police-issued train tickets so we could get there.
Yeah.
But because the date was for it was valid until the 17th. The people on the train just wouldn't let me on. I couldn't tell you why. I was arguing with them for ages. And it got to a point where I missed my train and I was like, fuck it.
Was it after the date, was it? Or
No, it said valid until the 17th and we were travelling on the 16th. And I was like, surely this means I can still travel. And the train guy was like, well, no. Tried to explain the situation to them, but they were just having none of it. So I just went, oh, fuck this. Just went back to the laptop and kind of, that's what it was. I just watched it over Zoom, the majority of it, yeah.
Right. So it was a jury trial. Were they, because of COVID, were they in there via Zoom?
No, so he was there. My brother attended.
No, I mean the jurors.
They were there, I think.
In person?
Yeah. So
right.
there was only a certain amount of people allowed within the courtroom. So there was a couple of reporters.
Yeah.
Obviously my brother and his dad.
Yeah.
And then obviously the judge and all the other important people that needed to be in there.
Yeah.
I was obviously allowed to attend. I chose for the most part not to. I mean, I still wasn't in the best of state. I mean, that whole year from my mum dying up until the court trial, I spent most of my time pissed or on drugs, to be fair. Like anything to numb the pain, anything to just pretend that this isn't actually real. Just anything I could.
Completely get that. Just get into a different headspace.
Yeah, I mean,
just any form of escapism there.
Yeah, I mean, I look back at it and I'm just not the proudest of moments, like not at all. But I did what I did, and I done what I done, and I'm better now. It's
a form of coping. I don't think there's anything to not be proud of there. In textbooks there are probably better ways to do it. But
100%.
Were you in a good place? No.
No.
Did you do X, Y, and Z to feel better? Yes. Did it work? Yeah. You're all right now. So
yeah.
Fucking, I mean,
I pulled myself back out of the hole at the end of the day.
Yeah, I'm not advocating people get absolutely shit-faced and twatted up on drugs if you're in a bad time, but I'm also not saying that the way you've come out of it the other side, for you, it wasn't a bad thing.
No.
Is what I'm saying.
I mean, I could have been doing a lot worse, to be fair.
Yeah.
I spent most of my time just sat in my house, to be fair. I didn't bother anyone. I didn't upset anybody doing what I was doing. I just... kept myself to myself. I mean, enough people were in my business and knew my business.
I think it's mad how quick shit just travelled.
Yeah, I mean, and obviously it was constantly being updated in newspapers, and so the first actual court day, the day when everything came out, I was asleep. I actually missed that first initial what happened to my mum. I actually ended up reading that online before the police even called me to tell me what happened. Yeah.
So you found out how she was killed
via the Daily Mail or something, yeah.
Fuck off.
I know.
That's so bad.
I know. And I actually got better detail from the online Daily Mail than I did from the police, but I don't think they wanted to kind of go into much detail with me. I was already in quite a bad place.
And I suppose, and we've not spoke about this yet, but, you did end up on sort of like a suicide watch type thing. You were sectioned. So I can understand why they didn't go into too much detail until asked, but just that might make what I've just said might make it sound a lot worse than it actually was. You tell the story far better than I do.
So I think it was the day after we found Mum. Obviously my mum's house was, my whole half the road was cornered off. There was forensic tents up. I was constantly with a liaison officer majority of the time. I still had family members and stuff I had to ring. So I'd rang one of my family members, still pissed with a glass of gin in my hand, and I couldn't even get my words out. I just remember kind of giving my phone over to the police officer and just kind of saying I want to go home, and I just kind of sprinted with my glass of gin across a busy road and round to my mum's house and just sat in the forensic tent with a glass of gin saying I'm not going to go in there. I just wanted to be near. I just wanted to be here. Like I need to be here. And I was sat in there for a good hour. And then they finally kind of managed to convince me to go back home. And all I wanted to do was kind of fill my gym back up and get a bag of cocaine. So I'm asking the police officers, can I have some cocaine? I was like, I know you've got some. Like, I know you could get some. Like, I'm not daft. I know you've got something you can give me. And at that point, they were
just
like...
Just go into that evidence locker.
Yeah, like, you've got plenty. Stop hiding it.
I love the fact that was your go-to. Like the police, like they're bound to have confiscated some shit.
Yeah, there was no logic.
Yeah,
like,
come on, PC Jones or whatever your fucking name is.
Help me out here. I'm
going
for a tough time. I need to numb the pain. And at one point they said, "Oh, well, you're no longer allowed to do that," or something along them lines. And that was basically the minute I got sectioned. But I was completely unaware. Like,
hi guys, do me a favour and go across to patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable. The first 1,000 members are just £1 a month for the lifetime of your membership. You get bonus content, you get early access and all the fun from Ricky Balshaw's Unstable. See you there.
I was in a police car and I got escorted to one hospital in Worthing, but they were full.
Right.
And the mutual friend I was telling you about, her mum was had actually checked herself in to that mental hospital. So while we were there,
right,
and I knew this was a mental hospital as well because my friend's been there.
Yeah.
But it still hadn't clocked on.
Oh, like, the friend that I know. I don't want to say her name.
Yeah. And it still hadn't clocked on to me that I was being sectioned. I was at a mental hospital and I had no
idea.
Bloody clue. Like, it's insane to me. Like, I was just kind of going about my business and I was going, I'm quite hungry. Like, can we stop off and get some food? And they were like, oh no, we're not allowed to let you do that. Like, you're not allowed to not be with us. And I was thinking, well, can you not come with me then? Like, can we not just go into the shop quick? Like, I haven't eaten yet today and I'm getting a bit hungry. And they ended up taking me to Hastings, which was like 3 hours away.
That's a lot. You're hungry and they wouldn't even go for the fucking drive-through.
No, I know. All I wanted, to be fair, once I realised,
fucking hungry.
Honestly,
all I want is
once
a
I got
fucking
there,
Big Mac.
they escorted me into this room and I've kind of looked around the room and I went,
And it was padded.
and I went, how long do you think I'm staying here for? And they were like, oh, well, that's not up for us. That's not for us to decide anymore. And the penny dropped at that moment.
Yeah.
And I was right. How about you all fuck off so we can get this over and done with them, because I'm not staying here. Like, so I literally just kicked everyone out and I was like, right, how long is this going to take? Like, I want to get back home.
Yeah.
The minute I was in that room, I was kind of back in the room.
You said it was almost the best thing that happened to you.
Yeah,
didn't you?
100%.
Yeah.
Like, I had no phone because the police had confiscated it to get the texts off it. It was literally, I slept in the office, so it was like a little office and then a bolted door and then the padded room.
Yeah.
And I went, I'm not staying in there. Like, I literally slept in the floor of that office because I thought, you ain't locking me in there. I'm like, you insane? No, thank you. And all I wanted was a pizza, a Domino's pizza. And I was looking out this window and Domino's turned up and I was so excited. I was like, oh, someone loves me.
They've done it.
No, it wasn't for me. It was for the nurses.
Oh,
I was devastated.
bastards.
Couldn't have a fag, couldn't have nothing. I was just sat there so agitated and wound up, staring at these four walls thinking, I can't believe I'm here and my mum's just died. Like, I need to get back to my brother.
How has this happened? Like,
yeah, honestly, it was the first time my brain kind of got back into actual reality.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't lie, it didn't last very long. But
no, I get it, yeah.
it lasted long enough for me to get myself back home.
Get
and
a bit of clarity.
Yeah, it kind of rerouted my priorities, if you like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just wanted to get back to my little brother because I just thought I'd just lost his mum and now I'm miles away in a padded room.
So they eventually interviewed you, assessed you, you were absolutely fine.
Yeah,
you
said I was the most sane person they've ever interviewed. I was like, I will take that as a compliment and I shall leave. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's great. So you went home then, and then obviously time goes by, the trial happens, he was found guilty.
Yeah.
Got 17 years.
Yeah, before he can be considered for parole. 17
years. I mean, that seems like quite a short period of time.
I mean, it is. I mean, so he's done the time that he's done already. So when they found him in April, the trial didn't happen till February. So he basically had already done a year.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it's coming out, it'll be 6 8.
And am I right in thinking that if you're in custody before the trial, it counts as double?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I think so. I think if you're held in custody,
I bloody hope not.
I think it is. If you're held in custody and then found guilty, however many days you've done are classed as 2, because technically you're held innocent, because you're innocent until proven guilty. So if you're then found innocent, you end up getting compensation. And if you're found guilty, you've been held as a free person, so it counts as double the time.
Yeah, well, it's coming up 6 years in a couple of days. Like,
fucking hell.
I know. So he's already done 7. He's got 10 left.
Nuts, innit? Nuts.
And so,
you know, fucking hell. How do you just still talk to his daughter?
Yeah, occasionally. I mean, we both got the bad end of the stick, to be fair. I mean,
you're both victims, but in very different ways.
She definitely got the worst end of the stick because it was her dad that killed someone.
I'm not sure she got the worst end of the stick.
I mean, in my eyes, I think, like, publicly, like, for socially, she got the worst end of the stick.
Okay, I see that. People will sympathise with you.
Oh,
yeah, like, I've got the sympathy.
Yeah, the stigma, yeah.
But
I was thinking of you as a person. I think if it was me, I'd much rather be the son of someone who'd done the crime than the son of someone who was the victim.
100%.
Oh,
but,
you mean for loss?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking at it for. I think you got the much worse end of the stick.
I got the worst end of the stick, but she also didn't get a very great one.
Yeah,
like.
No, I'm not saying she had a good... Yeah, in terms of stigma, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be the son of a murderer.
Oh,
no, exactly.
No,
like, I got all the sympathy and the cards and the flowers, and she probably just got stares and not very nice comments, and probably lost a lot of friends, and I mean, she...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a difficult one.
Because that's a different kind of isolation, that.
Yeah.
Very.
Very different.
Very. Yeah.
I mean, it was lockdown as well, so we were all pretty isolated.
I think we're all actually on the same page there.
Isolated, like,
mentally,
Yeah, I think we're all on the same page there. I came at it from a slightly different angle, but I agree. She had a rough fucking deal.
To it from the disabled angle.
Yes, yeah, spazzy angle.
Yeah, no. I have all the respect for her though. I mean, she's done so well considering. Like,
fair play.
I'll always be friendly and nice to her. I mean, we've not done anything wrong.
You've not wronged each other. No.
At the end of the day, that's still her dad. I know she still loves her dad, and if the shoe was on the other foot, I'd probably be the same.
Yeah.
Like,
if your mum had have. Yeah. I respect what you're saying there.
I'm not. I mean, I don't even hate him. To be fair, I don't have it in me.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I'd hate him.
Yeah.
I'd have a lot of anger.
Briefly, yeah, but as time's gone on,
I say that I'm contradicting myself here because you don't know what you're going to be like until you're in that situation. So look, I think I'd be very angry.
I could sit here and be angry. I mean, I was mad at the world for a good
I get that
2 years, but it just takes up so much energy, and it's just not something I want to carry around with me for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no, fair play to you.
Do you think you'll ever get to the stage where you forgive him?
Forgive, I was going to ask,
I wouldn't. I don't know. If he could sit there and have like an open, honest conversation with me, then potentially, but I don't ever see that happening.
Okay.
I mean, as far as he's concerned, he doesn't remember a thing. So if he can respect me enough to tell me what happened, I don't think I respect him enough to forgive him.
Okay.
That is a really good answer, yeah. Because I think
that's very mature.
Yeah. Because you can respect the truth a lot more than you can forgive a lie.
Yeah, 100%.
So, I get that. That makes a lot of sense.
Technically, he's not lied. He's just not given out.
Well, we'll never know.
Exactly.
We'll never know if he's lied because if he can remember it all, he has lied. But if he genuinely doesn't, then he hasn't.
Yeah.
But then if he was to sit in front of you and say, "Look, I really genuinely don't remember," would you believe that? Do you believe that?
I don't think I do.
No.
I mean, you'd remember. I personally believe you'd remember something, even if it was the smallest. You'd at least remember what you were arguing about, or like what was the build up. There was definitely something.
It's a long period of time, isn't it? We're having fun, we're drinking together, having a good night.
So it was the 8th of April to the 11th of April.
Carrying the body upstairs. There's a lot there.
That's what doesn't sit right, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like cleaning up and taking her to bed.
Yeah, like he ordered a takeaway to my house, and this was obviously posted on Facebook that he'd been sat in the house for 2 days and ordered a takeaway, and all over Facebook it was like, oh, what takeaway does a murderer get? Blah, blah, blah. It was a Subway, by the way. A Subway.
I'm never in Subway again.
Yeah, put me off.
Yeah.
But you say that, I agree. I think that's quite a sick thing. But then on the total flip side, carrying her upstairs.
So what were the dates?
So the 8th of April was the last anybody kind of heard from her.
Right.
And then the 11th of April was when I got the text and I went round and found her.
So did you find out what day? So they haven't even released that?
No, not really.
They don't know.
They must do. They can't not.
They don't know, do they?
I don't know. Like, off the top of my head, I really don't know. I could look into, like, newspapers and stuff, but they all say different things.
Yeah, they will do. They'll
exactly.
Unless you see the actual post-mortem report. They'll definitely be able to tell you in that report.
They can only give me the time period of...
Yeah, they won't.
They won't even tell me when she died. They just gave me a timeline, like an area of... It wasn't... She was dead by the 10th, so it was between the 8th and the 10th.
But that's what I'm saying. So, like, if they can't tell what day it was on the report...
Well, because when they found her...
There was a lot of...
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, when my partner found her, the
rigor mortis.
Yeah, that one had already set in quite a bit. She was quite blue, apparently.
It would have been rigor mortis. It would have been rigor.
Rigor, yeah.
Rigor mortis is when they're
stiff, yeah.
Rigor is when it's slow.
Yeah.
Sorry, I worked in hospitals a lot.
Oh, did you? You know more than I do.
But no, that's like, I don't want to sound horrible or like a cunt, but that means, like, if they can't pinpoint when she passed, then that means there was a lot of trauma.
Yeah, there was multiple blunt
There was a
force
lot.
traumas to the head.
But a lot would have, because if it was like, if you're under 10, they can probably pinpoint it to like not the hour, but
I'm
they can
aware of
pinpoint it.
like the 3 major ones, like left eye being one of them, and then kind of like around the frontal lobe kind of area.
But what I'm saying is it must have happened over, like it wouldn't have been like one fight. I don't want to sound like I'm horrible because this is fucking really hard to talk about, but like it wouldn't have happened at 6 o'clock and then by 6:10 she was dead.
Yeah, no.
It would have been like
prolonged,
which is why they can't tell you when it was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it was a drunken argument, so I can only imagine it happened some point in the evening. If they'd been drinking, they would typically sleep until 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right.
By the time he surfaced, kind of seen my mum and then done what he's done and moved her up into the bedroom, that is quite a lengthy amount of time.
A hell of an amount of time.
And then he's then sat in the house.
So how
had
does
dinner.
he not remember that?
No, I know. That's what kind
That's
of...
like-
it's the only thing that bugs me. Like, you must remember something.
You can't.
You must
not.
have. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Honestly.
I can't buy the fact that he doesn't remember, and I also think it's an incredibly light sentence.
Yeah,
for
I do.
something.
I think anybody that murders anybody should be murdered. Like, not murdered, but they should be like the rest of their life.
Yeah,
should be taken
like
away.
life. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
They shouldn't ever
Yeah,
be
if it's
allowed.
intentional murder, yeah, I agree. It should be like eye for an eye, life for a life. I'm not necessarily saying death sentence, but
No, I'm not saying
they
death
should
sentence.
be.
I mean,
they
like,
should
their
be
life
locked
should be
away.
taken away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they should be
Nothing
locked
should be
away
allowed.
for the rest of their life. Yeah. So for
I
him to get
agree.
17 years, which my understanding is that is the minimum sentence. Well, 15 is, but then he got 2 extra years for being sarcastic in the courtroom.
Yeah, he made a comment about tiddlywinks or something. I think the judge was like, oh, what were you doing previously to the argument? And he went, oh, playing tiddlywinks or something. What do you think we were doing?
Fucking
Like,
dick.
yeah, so he got an extra 2 years for that.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I mean, it was nice. Like,
Yeah.
you take what you can get.
I don't want to go into too much detail because it's potentially going to happen on a future podcast, but someone that I know has got 25 years for killing someone. And that particular case was I mean, I've got it was murder. It was absolutely murder, but there was more likeliness that there was more accident involved in that than
My mum's situation, yeah.
So it really seems bizarre to me that you got such, in my opinion, a light sentence. And how do you feel about the sentence?
I mean, I definitely think it should have been longer, but when it's out of manslaughter and murder, like I'll take what we took what we could get.
Yeah, you take the lighter murder over the heaviest manslaughter. I get that.
Because at the end of the day, in our eyes, it was murder.
Yeah.
100%. There's no doubt about it. You killed her. No one else did.
Mm.
So are you in the position now where you want to never see him again?
I mean, I've thought about it multiple times in the last 6 years. Do I actually want to see him? And sometimes I think I would because we were so close, but other times I think, do I really want to open that can of worms again? Is it really worth it? I've got a child now. Like, I'm in probably the best mental place I've ever been in my life, considering everything that's happened. I'm actually doing pretty good. Do I really want to open something up that could potentially set me back?
So
I don't think so.
It's a day by day.
Yeah.
Change for you then.
I mean,
And you cannot, just like you said earlier, you could forgive him if he was honest. There's no guarantee he's going to turn up in front of you that day over a coffee.
he could be a complete different person by the end of this. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it will be a complete.
It will be.
Well, yeah.
There's no.
I don't
question
think
about
there'll be
it,
any
but
of the man that I knew left.
No.
It depends, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you could. Thank God.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There are so many different eventualities that could happen from going inside. He could be so many different versions of himself.
No, I know.
You'll unless you had regular visits, you never know what you'd meet after 17 years.
No, I know. I mean, I know.
And I deliberately use the word what then instead of who, because you don't know what you're going to meet.
No, I know. I know physically he changed quite a bit. I mean, from what I saw from before he killed my mum to the trial, like his hair had gotten really long and his facial hair, like he was never really that kind of scruffy.
Right, so he just lost all pride in himself.
Yeah, pretty much.
appearance.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't look. He looked similar, but not like the man I knew.
That's the other thing as well, isn't it? Like he left.
He fucked off.
Yeah, he
Didn't stick
He had,
around.
he had a Subway and then went to his daughter's house.
Yeah, he went to his daughter's house and they had a Domino's pizza, and then he left the next morning quite early.
He fucked off early hours the next morning.
That's-
Went
so-
to the Isle of Wight.
Yeah.
I think it's mad because I think how did he act so normal to the point that
How sort of
his
nonchalant.
daughter didn't even pick up
I mean,
on anything
I
being
guess
wrong.
In
and
his
the
head,
funny thing is, he was saying, "Oh, I couldn't leave," but then left and went to his daughter's house anyway.
I guess in his head, it was going to be the last time he gets to see his daughter
Well, yeah.
without
I mean, I understand
bars
why.
between you, whatever the terminology, you know what I mean? Where
Yeah.
the
I mean, I
metaphor is.
understand why he did what he did. Like, I can understand.
Yeah, I get it. Whether I sympathise
But
or
I
not is a
still
different
felt
fucking story.
so robbed. Like, I still feel robbed. Like,
Yeah, I bet. But in hindsight, I'll just ask you this before wrapping it up. I'll ask you this one question. So he did go to see his daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Are you glad that he didn't come to see you before disappearing, or would
At
you
the
have
time,
wanted him
I was
to?
quite hurt. Like, I was kind of like, oh, well, what about me?
Yeah.
Because in his eyes, we were both his daughters. Like I said, I asked him to legally adopt me. He was basically my dad. Like, so at the time, I was quite hurt by it. Like,
Yeah.
well, what about me? Like, she got obviously the takeaway, and he left her money from my mum's money, by the way.
Fuck
Yeah, he took money, quite a large amount of money out of my mum's house. He used it to pay his bills for his house, like ahead for a couple of months so that his daughter didn't have to worry, which I understand.
I get the logic, but fuck me.
I know. I get the logic. Like,
That, for me, that should have been an extra few years added onto the sentence because he killed her and then robbed her.
yeah.
Here's some wound and here's some salt.
Yeah. Fucking
Rub
rub
that
it
in.
together. Lauren, really appreciate you coming on. I know it's can't be easy going through all that again, and I know that you've turned down like documentaries and stuff like that. So I do appreciate you
You're
sharing the story
welcome.
with us, guys. Thanks for watching. We are going to go over to Patreon now. It's still just £1 a month for the first 1,000 members, and that is patreon.com/Ricky's Unstable. I understand times are hard at the minute, so if you can't do that, please support the pod by subscribing to the channel, like the episodes, comment, do whatever you can. Tell your mom, tell your nan, tell your sister, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Say bye, Lauren.
Oh, bye.